Welcome back, guys. So now is time to open our Amazon KDP account if you don't have one yet. So it's time to sign up. How are we going to do that? It's very, very simple. If you don't have any account or anything, you just go here and you click Amazon KDP, sign up. Boom. You come here. Well, first of all, you'll have kind of a little bit of description how to do it here anyway. But let's have a quick look. So create the KDP account. Off you go to Amazon KDP. Oh, yeah, that was not the one I'm talking about. Okay, so you ended up in this website here, which is the Kindle Direct Publishing, Amazon.com. You click on Join KDP, and now you have to put here your name, first name, surname, email address, and 2 password, and re-enter the password to create your KDP account. Now, I'm not going to do this because Amazon is pretty peculiar on having more than one account. So I have already my account, and so I'm just going to show you. I've got some screenshot that I'm going to show you. But just to, one of the main questions people ask is, shall I open, I have an Amazon consumer account, like account where I buy stuff normally. Shall I use the same one or shall I not? Is it better? Is it not good? Is Amazon looking at that? Now, technically, if you look at what Amazon says, it's easier for you if you use the same consumer account that you have to create your KDP account. If you are a kind of an engineer in mind and you want to keep things separate, that's no problem. You can put a different email and create a brand new account for KDP. So you keep everything separate. Maybe you keep all your money separate and everything with a different thing. But it's fine to use your normal consumer account. It's actually better for something that is going to speed up some of the process when it's time for you to, I believe, receive the money or something. Anyway, there's less to do. You're going to skip some passage if you using your consumer account. So my suggestion is use your consumer account. There's nothing wrong with that. Then if you really don't want to get confused or something, just open a separate one. But just know that you're going to have to do a couple of steps more when it's time to, I think it's something to do with the money, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. That was a long time ago. Nonetheless, you go here, you fill it all in, and you get your details. Now, you're going to get presented with a document that is going to look something like this. Here, as soon as you enter into and you signed up, you are basically into your new account. Now, this is not my number, guys. Don't think that this is my account ID. I just took the screenshot from the web somewhere. But this is exactly, going to be your first page. So it's your profile. My profile is this page. So you'll have to choose if you want to be down as an individual or a corporation. So most likely, if you are an individual, you just fill in all your details here, and then you move to the second page, which is getting paid. Now, getting paid is this one, where you give them all your bank details and with date of birth and everything. This is where you're going to receive your money from your royalties. Pretty straightforward. So it doesn't matter whichever country you are. If you're in US, great. If you're in United Kingdom, great. Wherever you are, you're just going to put your bank details there. After that, this is an important passage. You're gonna get asked the taxpayer identification number, which is the TIN, which is the American. Now, if you are not an American, you don't live in America, maybe you might be from Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Morocco, Europe, wherever. You have to find out exactly how it works. Now, I know on my side, because I'm in United Kingdom and we need a unique taxpayer reference number, which is called also the UTR number. Now, I'm talking about United Kingdom here. Don't think that you can use your national insurance number for this. You cannot. I mean, it's risky. People have done it and then they ended up having problems with Amazon. They had delays and on delays. So the UTR number is the number when you're a self-employed, as a sole trader or as a LTD, whatever. The thing is, if you don't have an account as a self-employed, you want to go to the government website and register yourself as a sole trader. And they will give you this UTR number. If you don't have it, it might take up to 10 days to arrive via post at your house. But if you use their app, the HMRC app, you'll be able to see it straight away there as soon as it's ready, which it might take a couple of days anyway. That is what you have to put here. Unique taxpayer reference number. If you are in UK. Remember, this is not your national insurance number. Now, why is that important? I completely forgot about it. If you are not in US, Amazon might take 30% of your royalty. That's important. So in order for you to avoid that, this is why you have to do this. When I put my UTR here and I put my country of residence, you have a tax treaty benefit. So every country, they have different tax treaties. So if you are from a different country from UK, you want to check on, just do a Google search or do a YouTube search. It must be somebody from your own country. Like if you're in India, if you're in France, if you're in Germany, just do a YouTube search of some of your country fellas that they're doing a video regarding this, and you'll find out exactly what I'm talking about. But basically, by doing this, I'm not going to pay US those 30% of royalty that they want to take from me, if you know what I mean. So this is very important. Claim of tax treaty benefit. Now, United Kingdom, we have a tax treaty and it goes down to 0. I know that Portugal, for instance, it might have 10%. There's a discount. It's not 30%, but it's that 10%. And I think Italy might be the same. I'm not sure. You need to check it yourself. It's just a thing that you don't want to skip. When you get past this stage, then your next one is going to be this. They're going to give you this page, which is a form W8BEN. And you have to fill it in here. Name of the individual, country. When you've done that, you ended up in this page, which is the W8BEN form that Amazon want you to fill up. What is remaining here? Same details: name, country, citizen, residence, country, city, and all that stuff. And eventually, you have to sign this at the end of this form. Now, when you sign this one, you're gonna get validated. So your tax information has been received and successfully validated. They will give you a reference ID numbers, and then you could download also this document on your own. So that's it, pretty straightforward. After this, you are set to go. So pretty easy. Now, if you want a little bit more information about the actually tax thing, as I said, Amazon KDP applies a 30% withholding tax on royalties earned by non-US publishers. However, if your country of residence has a tax treaty with the United States, you might be eligible for a reduced withholding rate or exemption for withholding entirely. And this is exactly what I was talking about. Now here, if you go into the KDP website, you have some bit more information here. You see about tax withholding. And if you are from the US person perspective or non-US person, and then from there, obviously, you got all marketplaces and they give you a little bit more information. You can read this and go through. Pretty straightforward. Again, if you're not sure about it, just ask some professional in your country. Like if you're in America, it should be straightforward. You use TIN number. If you're in UK, you need to use that UTR number for your taxes. If you are in any other country, do some research, Google research, YouTube. There's going to be a YouTuber that does KDP that most likely has gone through this and will show you how to do it. But it's pretty straightforward. Okay? Great. I'll see you in the next video.